Welcome to the Earlville Opera House. We're so glad that you've come to visit us.
Our building has been supported with a preservation grant from New York State and lots of community support. They have made our renovations to the historic landmark building possible.
The Earlville Opera House Art Center is actually a multi-art center, which means we have several areas of programming that all interweave in order to kind of have our patrons have a full arts experience. We have our 2 art galleries, we also have our arts education programs, and we have the Historic Theater and Arts Cafe, where we have presenting of performers either in the summer in the Historic Theater or in the Arts Cafe in the fall, spring. This is the entrance to our East Gallery, and we show a lot of wonderful artists in here. We welcome you to come on inside and take a visit. Inju Wang of Brooklyn, New York is displaying inks on paper, and you can see several pieces of her work in here. Welcome to the Artisan's Gift Shop. We feature over 35 artists from the region in this shop, and it's jam-packed with beautiful stuff. These are the work of Lisa Marion of Spinner Hill Farm, and here is some of her work on display. She actually has her own sheep, spins her own wool, and dyes it, and it's for sale here in the Artisan Gift Shop. A wonderful thing about Lisa is not only can you knit with some of her fine pieces of wool, she also does workshops here at the Opera House where you can learn about felting and other techniques that involve wool, like hooking rugs. Welcome to the Earlville Opera House West Gallery. It's open this Saturday afternoon is the work of Stephen Ginsberg. He's showing his figures and landscapes all in oils. The artist lives in Syracuse, New York. This little room right here was the reason why the Opera House spent $600,000. It's a lift which takes you up to the 2nd floor. It allows people with wheelchairs to get into our historic theater for the first time.
The lift actually didn't cost that much itself, but it was the central part of the redesign of the left wing of the theater in order to get accessibility.
Now we're in the Arts Cafe. This is actually a multi-use space here at the Opera House, additional gallery space, and you'll see on the walls some of Christina Morgan Pierce's photographs in a show that she's calling Journey Through Self. In addition, this room is very flexible. We can take all the tables and chairs out or bring in way more tables and chairs and fill it up completely for our Arts Cafe experience, and we put a little stage over here in the corner and have the whole room filled up with tables and chairs, and we can seat about 60 to 65 people. These double doors go into our historic theater, and I always feel like when I open this door, I'm stepping through a time portal and going back into 1892. Welcome to the historic Earlville Opera House Theater. The theater was built in 1892. One of the things about this space are the marvelous acoustics. You still have the old plaster walls and the wooden wainscoting and the wooden floors and the tin ceilings. Well, this is our historic stage, and hundreds of performances have occurred here since the 1890s. So part of the architecture of this space is the slanting stage that you can see is at about a 5-degree angle coming towards you, as well as the proscenium arch. Together, those kind of push the sound out into the theater so that in this space, the human voice actually works quite well. So you're now in the tiny dressing rooms of the Opera House, and not many people except for our performers actually get to see these little tiny spaces.
You can imagine Odetta getting ready for her last performance here, or John Hammond tuning his guitar, or the music jam we had here after the performance of the Pine Leaf Boys.
Thanks so much for visiting the Earlville Opera House and learning a little bit more about us. And if you ever want to know about our fabulous events that we've got coming up, please just visit our website.